Well, hello there, Space Monkeys. Welcome to Political Fight Club. I'm Robert Durden, and today I have some good news for you. I woke up to this, and it made me kind of smile. CNN Plus is having a real hard time with their streaming service, the new streaming service, CNN Plus. The $100 million investment they made trying to transition online. Now, as you guys know, one of the things I like to repeat on this show and on other shows when I go on them is that we're at a unique point in time right now where we can develop an independent media apparatus that exists online, on the internet, that is able to sort of box out mainstream media, and therefore if we work together and use our individual platforms to get the news out there and do our research and admit when we're wrong and work with each other behind the scenes, we can create an apparatus that boxes out the old propaganda apparatus. And we're only going to have one shot at this. In this unique transition, we can be the new breed, the new evolution, the better evolved media and news apparatus that causes the old one to go extinct. But we're only going to have this one branch in our evolution to do it. So that's why I try to recruit people online. But this is evidence, guys. I think that we're seeing it right now. We're seeing that we're boxing out CNN. CNN is going down. So this is making me very happy. This is like that evolutionary branch where, let's just say that there's like an old monkey and then a new monkey diverges that's just a little bit smarter, a little bit bigger, a little bit faster, way more aggressive, and knows how to use hunting weapons, and it likes to go after the old monkey, the not so evolved monkey. We are that second monkey, and right now I suggest we use all of our tools to make that old monkey go extinct. Sorry. We evolved from you, and we're better than you, so I think we should put them down. CNN's launch was like one of those original SpaceX launches. I mean, just it looked horrible. They've already knocked their subscription price down from $5.99 a month to $2.99 a month. Free, or that's for a lifetime subscription. It's not a limited time thing. So they knocked down their price in half after their launch. And I think I read someplace that it costs like something like $100 million to invest in this. And I was just watching breaking points where even Sagar was laying out CNN Plus, which is kind of hilarious to see, that they need 2 million subscriptions in the first year just to kind of like stay afloat. 2 million? And then there's Brian Stelter going on CNN Plus, and he's just like, I don't understand why nobody's signing up to watch us for $2.99 a month on CNN Plus when they won't even watch us for free on television. Jesus. So this makes me very happy to see. It seems, even though the numbers aren't exactly out, the fact that they've halved their subscription price. There are rumors that they're going to do a bunch of layoffs and that they might have to merge with Discovery Plus just to stay afloat. This seems as though it was a failed launch. And it makes me very happy to see, because after you invest that amount of money in something, this might be the end of CNN. It depends on how long it takes for them to bleed out. But also, apparently the content is just as atrocious and like bourgeoisie, cartoonish as you would expect. Apparently Anderson Cooper has a show on there where he's showing how he's a middle-aged father, and this is the father's life or whatever. And Sagar made the hilarious joke of going, how are you going to be able to relate to the average father when you're the heir to the Vanderbilt fortune? You haven't known turmoil in your life. How are you ever going to be able to relate to working-class people? Nobody's going to watch this shit. And then I laughed because I'm watching Sagar, who's a very rich person, making fun of an ultra-rich person, and I'm like, y'all are both fucking rich, and neither one of you knows how normal people live. But for the time being, since I don't like Anderson Cooper, and I don't like that CNN is always spreading propaganda, and we're euthanizing them, I'm cheering for Sagar in this here case. So, it was funny. Even Crystal Ball's, like, taking jabs at how rich Anderson Cooper is. Like, you're also rich. You're just not quite as rich, and not quite as propagandish as Anderson Cooper is. So, whatever. Good job, I guess, breaking points. Let's dogpile CNN Plus. I think all of us Russell Brand in particular, because he's so good at his Brian Stelter impression. It would be great if he made an episode. He already gets way more views than CNN does. I've seen Russell get 2.5, 3, 4 million views on a video. Joe Rogan gets twice that. CNN gets about 800,000 at primetime. So let's dogpile them. Let's get them. Let's get them. They're weak right now. Let's take down CNN. We're this close. If we take down their streaming service and everybody bodies them today and makes fun of them, there's a good chance that we financially cripple CNN forever. So I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know how deep of pockets those Vanderbilts have, but I'm not saying that they would bail out CNN just to save their heir's job. Who knows? He doesn't need that job. God knows he doesn't need that job. So anyway, it was kind of funny when I saw that. Even Fox News is definitely getting their digs in. I saw a couple of little clips. And of course, Fox News, they're completely 100% full of shit, same as CNN, but they have the upper hand here. So they're taking huge jabs at CNN's failed launch. It is a little bit funny. It is a little bit funny, even though, they're a bunch of turds as well. So anyway, let's box them out. Keep doing what we're doing. People don't want to get their news and their media from these rich, out-of-touch assholes anymore. I've been saying it. There's a paradigm shift happening. You can tell as a viewer, you can tell when somebody's bullshitting you. You can tell who's reading off the teleprompter and who's just a parrot and who's not giving you their honest opinion. We're not having that. Younger generations especially they're not attracted to that kind of news. They want their news from somebody who may be fallible, but will at least give you their honest opinion on things and try to do their due diligence with their research. And who will admit when they're wrong, will retract when they're wrong, which we now know, CNN, MSNBC, Mother Jones, all of these other people, they are not, in fact, admitting that they were wrong about the Hunter Biden emails being, Russian disinformation. So they've dug their own grave. Nobody wants to watch CNN Plus. It's hilarious that they invested so much money into it and it's failing so quickly. Let's euthanize them and let's keep doing what we're doing, which is just being fucking honest with our viewers. It's okay to have an opinion. It's okay to speak your mind. Do it your own way. Get on here and help us out. The more of these small channels that we have working together and getting the news out there, is we will be able to spread information and the news very quickly. But since we're decentralized, we'll be very hard to corrupt. So all we got to do is just agree to work together and do our best at giving accurate information to our viewers. And CNN and then eventually MSNBC and Fox. It'll take a lot longer, but CNN's the first domino. All these other bogus propaganda outlets will eventually be phased out if we can box them out. So that's what I think we should do. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. And that's why I promote other channels as much as I can, because I want to build this apparatus and watch. I want to live long enough to watch CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, and a lot of the other propaganda outlets like TYT go out of business. That would be cathartic for me. Anyway, keep fighting that good fight out there, guys. I got 2 more episodes coming on Rockfin and Rumble, probably today and a little bit tomorrow as well. We'll see ya.